The lecture. Okay. Topic I am going to discuss today is set theory in Python. This is the topic I am going to discuss today. First of all, what is the meaning of set? I would like to discuss that content because this one is the part of I think +1 non-medical, and also whosoever is in BCA. I think the student completed this topic in first semester. I am going to discuss all the contents of sets inside this lecture. First of all, what is the meaning of set? Set is a well-defined and
Well-defined object.
well-distinguished collection of objects. Now, what is the meaning of well-defined? Well-defined means if X is any element and A is a set, then either X belongs to A or X doesn't belong to A. This one is the concept of well-defined. And what is the meaning of well-distinguished? You have already completed this. But I would like to proceed. I would like to discuss only this content inside Python. Well-distinguished means, any idea? All the elements of the set are different. Or you can say,
Repeated is not allowed in the sets.
yes. Repetition
Is not allowed.
is not allowed. Yes. We will see this using programming. This one is the definition of set. And after that, other contents are also there. If I am talking about union, what is the meaning of union?
सर द सम ऑफ वन और टू जितने भी
Yes.
कॉमन से
We
सबको
will,
ले लेते हैं.
we will discuss that part also. Okay. This one is the definitional part. And after completing this, suppose I am writing capital A is equal to, then only set is there. Suppose I am writing set like this one. It means I am going to create a set. Suppose I am writing here print, then type capital A, and execute this program. You can see here one data type, that is set. Basically, this one is the data type inside Python. Similar to int, float, and other data types, this one is the data type. Set is data type. And if I have to add some values inside this set, then what I have to do? Simply, I have to write a dot add, then whatever the value I would like to add. A dot add. So I am writing 13 here. A dot add, then 34. A dot add. Suppose some negative value is there. -41. A dot add 11, like this. Suppose these are the values. After entering these values, suppose I am writing print in double quotes set A is equal to then comma capital A. Then execute the program. You can see the values inside first set. Set A is equal to 1, 34, 11, 13, minus 41. All the values are there. Now one thing is there inside Python. You can see one property here. Any observed content which you would like to discuss inside this set? Elements are unordered. Is it okay? Elements are not in order. First value is equal to 1, second value is equal to 13, then 34, then minus 41, then 11. Shuffling of elements is there. It means randomly any element can be placed at any position. Is it okay? All the elements will be there inside the set, but unordered elements are there inside set. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Suppose I am writing a dot add. Again, I am writing 11. Then execute the program. Second time, 11 will not be there inside set. Means you can write, there is no error. You can write the element again and again, but only single time the element will be there in the set. Is it okay? This one is the first content. If I am writing the title here, first title is how to add elements in a set. First title. And second one, you can add one more point here. This one is basically the second point. First one is how to declare set in Python. This one is the first point. And second one is how to add elements in a set. And third point is how to check whether the element is present in a set or not. Suppose we have to check for the element, whether that element is present inside the set or not. For that, what we have to write, print, suppose I am writing in double quotes, to n a. Suppose I am checking for 2, means number 2, whether number 2 is present inside the set or not. Simply I have to write 2 in a and execute the program. Look at the output. Set A, this one is set A, 2 in A. Answer is false. It means 2 is absent in the set. Suppose I am writing print in double quotes 11 in A. Simply I have to write 11 in A and execute the program. You can see here 11 in A, answer is equal to true. Is that okay? This one is the third point, how to check whether the element is present inside the set or not. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And after that, suppose I have to delete one element from the set. Point number 4. How to delete element, delete an element from a set. Okay. These are the elements 1, 13, 34, minus 41, and 11. You can delete this line also. For that, suppose I am writing a dot remove, then inside bracket, suppose I am writing any element. Suppose I am writing 13 here. Then print new set A is equal to capital A. Now execute this one. Is it okay? 13 is removed from this set. 1, 34, 11, minus 41. Suppose I am writing an element whosoever is not present in the set. Suppose I am writing 15 here. And execute the program. Key error 15. A dot remove. Means 15 is not present inside the set basically. That's why this type of error is there. If I am writing any other element, you can remove that content. If I am writing 11 here, you can remove 11 from the set. 1, 34, 13, and minus 41. Is it okay?
Yes,
Now, the next part. Suppose I have to copy all the elements of this set into another set. Or to copy all elements of A into another set. Suppose I have to copy all the elements from one. Means you have to create a copy. Means duplicate file is required basically. Set B is equal to, I can write here A dot copy and print set B in double quotes. Set B is equal to comma B. Now execute the program. You can design a new set. Set B is equal to 1, 34, 13, and minus 41. Suppose I am deleting all the elements from set B. For that, B dot clear. Then print again set B. New set B is equal to comma B. What will happen? What will be the output of this content? Suppose I am writing B dot clear. Execute the program. You can see the empty set. Set B is equal to empty. What about set A? Whether there is any difference between elements of set A or not. Suppose I am writing print. What about set A? Any change in set A?
no, sir.
There is no change in set A. Set A will remain as it is. It means I am going to add one more content, number 6, or to delete all the elements from a set. Is it okay? In this program, what we learn, how to declare set in Python, how to add elements in the set, how to check whether the element is present in a set or not. After that, how to delete an element from a set. After that, copy all the elements from one set into another set. Then how to delete all the elements. This one is the removal of only single element. Using remove, you can delete a single element. And what about clear? It means you can delete all the elements of the set. Is it okay? Whether the content is clear or not regarding this content.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next content. This one is the addition of elements, random elements. Suppose the second title. Okay. First of all, I am writing the topic. What I would like to discuss. Add elements using for loop. First topic. Number 2. What is the meaning of union and intersection? Number 3. What is the meaning of difference of sets? Difference of sets. Number 4. What is the meaning of metric difference? So these are the topics in this program. Or to add elements using for loop. Suppose I am declaring again a set. This one is the declaration of set. And after that, for I in a range, suppose I am writing 1, 6. What is the meaning of 1, 6? Means element from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose I am writing here a dot add, then inside bracket I. What is the meaning of this? It means I can add the value from 1 to 5 inside first set. Means running values can be added using for loop. In series, I can add the values. Whether we are adding the value from one point to another point, or in a reverse order, or with jumping factor also we can increment or decrement. Suppose I have to add the value with an increment of 2 or increment of 3, I can add the values. Means some relationship between the values are there if I am using for loop. Suppose I am writing print in double quotes, capital A is equal to, then comma A. Now execute the program. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
First content is clear, I think. Value from 1 to 5 is there. And suppose I am creating some new set B. Okay, let's copy this one. To find union and intersection, I need 2 sets. Second set, suppose this one is capital B. For I in range, suppose the values are from 3
1 to 8.
to 8. Any values, any value you can add. This one is set B. You can practice at your own level, no issues. Now execute the program. Okay. Here B is required. Is it okay? First set of values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and second is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 sets are there. Now to find union of sets. Is it okay? If I have to find union of these sets, then what I have to write? Int in double quote union is equal to A dot
Union B.
union, then inside bracket capital B. Now execute the program. You can print the values of A union B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repetition is not allowed. 3, 4, 5 is in a repetitive content. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what about intersection?
3, 4, 5.
Simply, yes. What I have to write here for intersection?
A dot intersection underscore B.
Intersection. I can write print
यूनियन की जगह पे
and then double
इंटरसेक्शन
quotes. Intersection. Then I can write here A dot intersection inside bracket capital B. Is it okay? Now execute the program again. You can display the value 3, 4 and 5 which are common. Union means all the elements. And what about intersection? Intersection means only the common elements are there. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
One more command is there. Suppose I am writing here print capital A and capital B. Sorry, A or B. A or B. What is the meaning of A or B? This stands for union. You can execute again. Look at this one. Again, the same content is there. It means union can be calculated with using two type of code. One is A dot union inside bracket B. Second is A or B. And in place of intersection, we can write print A and B. Now execute the program again. Is it okay? Is the code clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is the function of add keyword?
What is the
Function of add keyword.
and
Add. A dot
Add.
add.
A dot add?
Yes.
Okay. Print. Suppose I am writing print, then capital A, then and B, like this. A and B.
No, sir, add.
सर वो जो आप लिखे नहीं ना वैल्यू डेटा डाले हैं सब वो
Okay.
पूछ रहे हैं वो
Suppose I am writing A dot add inside bracket B. This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose I am printing this value. Let us check. No issues. This one is not defined inside Python. You have to add some element, not a particular group inside this. This one is basically new set. You can't add one set to another set like this. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. But here add is used to print the element from 1 to 5.
Yes. Add, basically I am using add for some integer value or some decimal value may be there.
Okay, sir.
This one is variable basically. B is variable. Okay. Thank you. And after completing this, one more content is there, and that is difference. Suppose I am writing in case of difference. Two contents are there. One is A minus B, and second one is B minus A. Those two topics are there. One is A minus B and second is B minus A. For that, print. I am writing A minus B, and I can write here simply A minus B. Let's check this and execute the program. What about the output? Any idea about output? A minus B is 1, 2. What is the meaning of this?
167, sir.
What is the meaning of this?
बी वाले जितने एलिमेंट उसको कटा देना
Yes.
बी वाले जितने भी एलिमेंट उसको ए में से हटा देना
Yes. What is the meaning of this? A minus A intersection B. Intersection B. A minus A intersection B. This one is A minus B. Means you have to delete the common elements from A. If I am writing B minus A, What will be the answer? B minus A. What will be the answer?
6, 7.
6, 7. Yes. This answer is 6, 7.
5, 6, 7. 6, 7 हो जाएगा.
Is it okay? Is the content clear or not? Suppose
Yes,
I
sir.
am writing
Yes, sir.
C is equal to 1, 2, 3 and D is equal to 4, 5 and 6. So this one is the content. And what I will try to do, print. Suppose I am writing C and D. What will be the output? Print C and D.
Null, sir.
Sir, 0. Null.
Okay.
8, 9.
From where you are getting 8, 9? From where you are getting 8, 9? Whether you are enjoying? 8, 9 will never be the answer. The answer is empty set. Because this one is null set. No element is there inside that set. C and D means intersection. We are going to calculate intersection. What about C minus D? Any idea? If I am writing C minus D, what will be the answer?
Empty set again.
Yes. Again empty set.
C हो जाएगा.
Yes, this one is C.
No sir, C. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 minus intersection. This one is 1, 2, 3. If I am writing D minus C, I am writing D minus C.
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. This one is set D. I think the content is clear. Is it okay?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes
Sir.
sir, it is clear.
Mic problem
Sir,
from
sir.
someone. Please turn off your mic. Is it okay?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
One more content is there. Symmetric difference. Any student who know about symmetric difference? What is the meaning of symmetric difference? Any idea? If I am writing here, print, suppose A minus B again, A minus B, then print B minus A. Okay. Let's execute this one. A minus B and B minus A. One answer is 1, 2, and second answer is 6, 7. And what about symmetric difference? Suppose I am writing print A dot symmetric difference, then B. Let's execute this content and check the output. What is the output here? 1,
सर
2.
दोनों का यूनियन ले लेंगे. यूनियन ले
Yes,
लेंगे
yes.
सर.
Now, what is the meaning of this? It means this one is union of difference of sets. Means A minus B union B minus A. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Is the content clear? Till now, what we completed? Addition of element using for loop, then union and intersection. After that, difference of set, then symmetric difference. Let's try with another content. Okay, this one is over. After that, the next topic is subset, superset, and disjoint set. 3 contents are there. First one is subset, then superset, then disjoint. These are the three topics. The next one, whatever we completed inside mathematics, this one is the content. Again, suppose I am declaring a set capital A is equal to set, then for I in range, suppose I am writing here 1, 10, 2. Then A dot add inside bracket I, then print in double quotes set A is equal to, then capital A. Now execute the program. You can see odd values because first value is 1,
1, 3, 5.
1, 3,
3,
5, 7 and
7.
9. Is it okay? Suppose I am declaring another set. B is equal to set. Then for, suppose I am writing J in a range, then 1, 10. Suppose this one is the set. B dot add inside bracket J, then print inside bracket in double quotes set B is equal to comma B. What is the meaning of this? It means I can print the value from 1 to
1
9.
to 9.
Is it okay?
9.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? And let the third set is equal to some other set of elements. Let us say for A in a range. Suppose I am writing 2, 10, 2. C dot add, then K, and then print this content, print, then set C is equal to, then capital C. It means I can print even values. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Three sets are there. First set comprise of odd values from 1 to 10. Second is all the values from 1 to 10. 10 is not included because last value is not
Sir,
included.
8. ये
If
8
you
से
would,
कैसे स्टार्ट हो रहा है?
okay,
ये 8 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है सर, वहाँ सब
no
फर्स्ट नंबर
issue,
से स्टार्ट
no
हो
issue.
सेट ही जाने
Because
यार
all the elements in the set are unordered. It can print at any position. By default, this content is there.
ओके ओके.
Means arranged values are not there inside set. Rearrangement is there, or you can say unordered contents are there inside set. Sets are unordered. It's by default inside Python platform. Okay. These are the contents. These are the three sets. Suppose I have to play with these sets. I have to find out whether first set is the subset of second set, or first set is the superset of second set or not. For that, what I have to do? First content, print. Suppose I am checking with the subsets. Okay. Suppose this one is the first title, subsets. Suppose I have to work with subset. Then what I have to do? Print. Suppose I am writing here A is a subset of B. Suppose I have to check this one. Simply what I have to write, print A dot is subset, then inside bracket capital B. Then execute the program. Look at this one. A is a subset of B. Answer is true. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Suppose I am writing here for another content. You can execute easily. Let's copy this one and paste here. If I am writing B is a subset of A, B is a subset of A, what will be the answer?
False.
False.
False. Yes. If I am writing B here and capital A here and execute the program, the answer is false. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what about superset? Print in double quotes. Suppose I am writing here superset. What is the meaning of superset? That is bigger than the previous set or given set. Superset. What I have to write? Let's copy this one. Let's copy all the code and paste here. Simply, I have to write here superset. And in place of subset, what I have to write? I have to write here superset, nothing else. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Here, I have to write superset. Now, what about the answer? A is a superset of B. What will be the answer?
False.
False. And B is, here I have to write superset.
Superset of A.
Superset. And this one is true.
True.
Execute this content. Look at this one. A is a superset of B. This answer is false. And B is a superset of A. This answer is true. Is it okay? And what about
Yes, sir.
this point?
Yes, sir.
What about this point? Suppose I am writing the new title. This one is disjoint. What is the meaning of disjoint? Disjoint sets. What is the meaning of this? If the intersection is null, then sets are disjoint. Is it okay? If the intersection is null, means there is no common element between two sets, then they are known as disjoint. For example, if I am talking about set A and set C, there is no common element. Set A and set C, there is no common
True,
element.
Ajay. True,
Yes.
Ajay.
Yes, yes. Suppose I am writing here print checking for A and C. Means we are checking whether they are disjoint or not. Checking for A and C. What I have to write? Print A dot is disjoint inside bracket capital B. Sorry, capital C. Is it okay? Because I have to check A and C whether they are disjoint or not. Let's execute this one. The answer is true. If I am talking about A and B, what will be the answer? If I am
False,
talking about
Ajay.
A and B, this one is
False.
false. Any doubt in this program?
No, sir.
Subset, superset, and disjoint. Any doubt in this program? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
One more content I would like to discuss. Suppose I am writing here A is equal to set. Then I am adding some elements. A dot add Suppose 11 is there, A dot add, then 21 is there, A dot add, then 9 is there, A dot add, 0 is there, A dot add, then some negative value is there. Is it okay? Suppose I'm generating a set with random values. Some random values are there. Print, then in double quotes, set A, then comma, capital A, then execute the program. These are the elements. Is it okay? 0, 9, 11, minus 12, and 21. Suppose I am writing here A dot remove. Suppose I am writing 0. And print in double quotes set A. Capital A is there. It means the answer is I can remove the value 0 from the set. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One more command is there. Now I am converting this content into comments. Suppose I am writing here A dot discard. This content is also there. You can see the code. Discard is also there. And inside, suppose I am writing 11 or 0 or any element. And I am executing this one. This one is again working. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
one question for you. What is the difference between these two methods? Remove, you have to work on this. Is it okay? Remove and discard. If I am talking about these content, it means certainly there will be some difference. There will be some difference. Any idea? Any idea? Both the contents are same. But is there any difference?
Sir, both are doing same function. How it is different?
Sajid?
Sir,
Sajid?
both are both are doing same function, sir. How it is different?
Sir, in case of memory allocation,
In case of
memory
if I am
occupation.
asking, if I am asking to all of you, it means there may be some difference. Otherwise, I will definitely skip this content. If I am talking to you, it means certainly there will be some difference. Any idea? In case of memory allocation, okay. Any other? Any other? Suppose I am writing A dot remove. Is it okay? 11 is already removed. Suppose I am writing 0 here. Done. And print set A. Or I am writing in place of 0. Suppose I am writing 100. 100 is not there inside the set.
सर मैं
Yes.
बताऊं डिस्कार्ड और इसमें एक डिफरेंस ये है कि अगर डिस्कार्ड हम किसी भी एलिमेंट को अगर डिस्कार्ड लगा के हटाते हैं, अगर प्रेजेंट नहीं भी होता है तो वो शो नहीं करेगा, बट अगर रिमूव लगाते हैं तो वो वहाँ पे एरर शो करेगा अगर नहीं भी रहता है तो.
Yes, yes. This one is the difference. Yes, that's why we prefer you to use discard. This one is the error. If I am using in place of remove, suppose I am writing discard here. and execute this one. There is no error. Is it okay? This one is the content. Any
Yes,
doubt?
sir.
Any doubt in these programs? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
I am going to repeat this content. One is definition of set. Any project you would like to develop inside set theory. Any project. Suppose I have to work on some project. Then how can you apply this concept inside your project? Any idea? Any idea? What is the special feature of set theory? What is the special feature of set theory? Can you apply somewhere these contents? Can you apply? Any answer? I need answer from student side. Can you apply this content, subset, superset, or disjoint? Can you apply this concept, union,
Yes, sir.
intersection, difference of
Yes, sir.
sets,
Yes, sir.
metric
सर
difference?
हम लोगों को
Where you
जब भी
can apply?
जैसे कि सर हम लोगों को जैसे कि बड़े बड़े डेटा होते हैं उसमें बहुत सारी पॉसिबिलिटीज निकालनी होती हैं जैसे कि
I think
ट्रेन
a
के
mic
सीट्स
problem is
वगैरह
there. Please. A mic problem is there.
So, are you listening?
Yes.
सर यस सर या सेट थ्योरी को हम लोग बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशन में यूज़ कर सकते हैं लाइक जैसे कि हम लोग ट्रेन के सीट्स होते हैं उसमें हम लोग अलग अलग जैसे कि कोविड के टाइम पे किस तरह से अरेंज करें कि कोविड कम से कम हो उस तरह से भी उसके प्रोजेक्ट बना सकते हैं या बस में कैसे सीट अरेंज करें या प्लेन में
Whenever we are studying some topic, at the time of study, some of the students, why I am asking this content, some of the students generally thinks that this content, whether we have to apply this content somewhere or not, we have to think on application part also. Whatever we are doing, if the students are doing some plus minus multiplication and negative operations, it means we can apply that content in the designing of calculator. We can design a project. We can design calculator. For that, we can apply plus minus multiplication and division. And if I am talking about this content, we have to think about that content also. What can we do using that theory? Okay. Any other question you would like to share? Any other question? Any content you would like to share regarding this?
Sir, array concept is in Python.
Array concept is there inside Python. I will definitely discuss that content also. No issues.
Sir, in the 3 number of program,
Yes.
you can apply
One?
C and D. Program number 3.
Yes. C and D. Yes. This one.
By this is the set, but why it is array also though? Array also declared in this same style.
No. Array is not declared in the same style inside Python. Array is
Okay,
not
sir, okay,
declared. This one, actually 3 type of brackets are there. Okay. Let me explain that content. I will discuss that definitely in some other lecture. If I am writing
Okay, sir.
like this, and if I am writing like this, and if I am writing like this, all the contents are different. All the contents are different. First one is basically closed bracket. This one is closed bracket. And inside Python, this one is something different. And what about this one? This one is also something different. I will discuss that part also. And this one I discussed today. That is set. And similarly, these contents are different. This one is different and this one is different. Maybe some of the students know about this content, but I will discuss definitely about that part. What is the meaning of round bracket, and what is the meaning of square bracket, and what is the meaning of curly bracket? And inside mathematics, if I am talking about mathematics, if I am writing like this, okay, suppose I am writing 1 comma 2 or 1 comma 10, and if I am writing square bracket 1 comma 10, maybe some of the students know about this content. If I am writing in round brackets 1 comma 10, inside mathematics, what is the meaning of this? This one is
सर
1
दोनों
comma
में से
10.
कुछ सिर्फ 1 और
This one
10 ही
is
लेते हैं 1 और
this
10
one is
सब इंक्लूड होता है
this one is 1 comma 10. And what about this one? This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
9
and
10
10. And what about this one?
1
This
to
one is
9
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This one is mathematics part. And what is the meaning of this one? This one is curly bracket. Curly bracket. And what about this one? This one is closed bracket.
close interval
Yes, closed interval or closed bracket.
One
This
से
one
start
is
होगा.
this one is open.
open interval
Yes, these are the contents. Suppose I am writing like this, round bracket. Then here I am writing square bracket. This type of content is also there. 2 comma 7. What is the meaning of this? What will be the answer? It is 3 comma 4,
3 4 5
5
6 7
and 6. 6 and 7. Yes. 6 and 7. This one is the content. These contents are from mathematics background. These contents. But these are something different. This one is known as list. I will discuss this part also. This one is known as list, and this one is known as tuple inside Python. These are basically data structures. Data structures. We will discuss about these parts also. Maybe I will try to. Yes.
सर ये आप पहले बता दीजिए उसके बाद लास्ट में मैं पूछता हूँ
नहीं I will discuss tomorrow regarding list and tuple. Today I am not going to discuss that part. You can ask. You can ask. Please ask the question. No issues. You can ask the question. Please. Any question from your side?
Sir?
सर
Yes.
एक्चुअली सर मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना जैसे आप मतलब पढ़ा रहे हो वो समझ आ जाता है बट अगर आप कुछ असाइनमेंट दोगे ना तो उसको एप्लीकेशन करके हम लोग का मतलब ज़्यादा रिवीजन हो जाएगा तो लास्ट में पढ़ाने के बाद
Definitely. I am trying to design that content also. I am trying to design. Maybe by Monday I will assign some assignment to you.
ओके सर ओके
I will definitely give one assignment so that you can practice at your own level, and after that we will discuss.
Okay.
Sir?
Yes.
The searching of some amount of data from a big database, that is also an application of set.
Yes. That's also application of set from big data. But whenever a repetition of content is there, it will not display. If I am picking salaries from one big database, maybe some of the employees are there having same salary. It means I can display only one person with one salary. This one is the drawback of fetching the data from data set while using set theory. This one is the drawback. Getting my point or not?
Yes.
This one is the negative point. Means some positive points are also there. Some negative
So in
points.
case of seat booking, that is also positive point.
Yes. Positive and negative both aspects are there regarding any topic, no issues. But we have to take all the points in constructive manner. We have to take all the points in positive manner. That these are the positive points and these are the negative points. So we should keep in mind that content.
सर डेटा साइंस में सेट थ्योरी का यूज होता है?
डेटा साइंस में भी यूज होगा, बट डेटा साइंस में इन पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव मैनर बोथ कंटेंट्स आर देयर. I will try to do some part at the end of these lectures. In the last days, after the completion of all the aspects of Python, for example, list, tuple, then decision-making statement, for loop, file handling, functions, object-oriented programming. Or after the completion of all the topics, I will discuss that part, so that I can apply clearly all aspects inside that handling or machine learning. I will discuss that part maybe for 1 or 2 days. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other question from your side? Otherwise, I am going to close the lecture. And tomorrow I will discuss about list and tuple. These two contents. One more content is there, that is dictionary. This one is also the important aspect, dictionary. These 4 topics are there inside the data structure. This one is basically the different aspect of computer languages, data structure. These are the 4 components of basically data structure inside Python: list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'm sharing all the contents with you. These are 6 topics. I'm going to share all the contents. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, beta. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining
sir.
the lecture.